Hello and welcome to Let Us Farm. My name is Emelifon Noel Oge of Let Us Farm. So today we shall be talking about raising 1,500 catfishes. What do you likely need for this particular project? Now, if you are having any problem with your farm, all you need to do is do a video of this your catfish farm and send it to 081 353 48909. When I look at the situations you're having, I will be able to provide you with a practical solution to solving this problem free of charge. Remember, Let Us Farm is not going to call you to ask you for anything. I'm not going to ask you to pay for anything. All the services are free of charge. So relax, sit back as we discuss about what you need to start raising your 1,500 catfishes to 1 kg size and above in 3.5 months. I'll be right back to discuss this. Welcome back. So we're talking about what you need to raise 1,500 catfishes. So what I'm going to be describing here includes the number of bags of feed you need to do this, the sizes of pond you need to do this. But what I'm not going to explain is different sizes you need at different sizes at different ages. There's a reason for this. So the reason why I cannot explain to you that, okay, in month 1 use this number of bag of feed is that, like I always say, the volume of your fishes, the feed your fishes eat, is determined by the condition of water at a time they are eating it. Includes the water temperature, includes the neatness, the hardness of the water at a particular time you are feeding them. So it is very possible that in a month you may make a projection that they will eat 100 bags and they end up eating 50 bags. It will now mean that I have lied to you. So what I do is I just give you a comprehensive of this is the amount of feed you will need to attain to this type of weight. So, and I will give you, I'm making a projection of 3.5 months. So it doesn't mean that 3.5 months that all the fishes will attain that weight, but at least many of them will attain to that weight only if you keep to the rules of what we are going to discuss. Having understood this, let us dig in. So now, when you want to stock 1,500 fishes, first thing you consider, like after every other thing, you ask how many bags of feed. If you want to raise those fishes to a minimum weight gain of 1 kg, simply meaning that you can have like 1.5 blah 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 blah, but you want a minimum of 1 kg body weight gain. Budget 162 bags of feed. Now, it's not a must that you will finish 162 bags of feed. No. When you raise the fish and it gets to 3.5 months, 4.5 months, and you weigh them and you see that they have gotten to exactly what you want, and maybe at 3.5 months, 4 months, they have not finished the bag, but they have gotten to the target that you want, you can decide to stop buying more feed and sell. I'm making this clarification so that you don't start saying, hey, no, what I said will give you the best profit at this particular time, but you can decide otherwise. Really, it's your own issue, not mine. So buy budget to spend 162 bags of feed. If you know how much that will cost, then simply go to the market and do a multiplication with the prices of feed. It will give you the amount you will likely spend. Then for your pond sizes, it's advisable not to use one single pond when you are raising this type of volume of fish. There are many. So if you are using a surface pond are like your tarpaulin ponds and all those, they are your surface pond. So you can use 20 by 25 by 4 feet in 3 places. 20 by 25 by 4 feet in 3 places at 3 feet water high. They will be able to raise this fish for you. Do not stock all the 1.5 in one pond at a go. It's not the best. In the size of pond I just gave you now, it's not the best. It will enter up, but it's not the best. So now, if you cannot use that particular pond, you can use 15 by 15 by 4 feet by 6 of these ponds. 15 by 15 by 4 feet by 6 of this pond. 6 of this pond. So with 6, you have provided good spacing for them. They will give you the best of result. But if you don't want this, or you did not see it, you can use a 20 by 15 pond by 4 of it. It will still give you the same result. So either you are building a concrete or you are using a tarpaulin pond, it will still give you the same result. Then if you are using an earthen pond, you can still use a 20 by 25 feet earthen pond in 3 places, will still give you the same result. Or you have one 20 by 25 feet by 4 feet, then you have another another pond of 20 by 50 by 4 feet. Combine these two, will take the number you are looking for. So the 20 by 50 by 4 feet will take 1,000, while the 20 by 25 feet by 4 feet will take the 500, and they will give you an amazing result at sales. So now we are targeting to sell these fishes at 3.5 months time. So make sure to buy very good grade of fish. Try to get shooters. Do not go to start this project at fingerlings. This project is meant to start at juvenile level. So when you start at juvenile level and feed very well, you will achieve this result at 3.5 months. You will make 1 kg and above. Remember, not all fishes inside this pond will make 1 kg and above, but majority. Now for the feeding, how do you start the feeding? So when you stock from the juvenile, what personally I do is that, at least before I used to leave it 2 months, but now because of the way things are rising, you can decide to do for 2 weeks. So you buy 1.8 mm. 1.8 mm. It comes in a 5 kg bag. So you can buy one because of the condition of things these days. So you can just buy one. So when they finish that one, if you finish it around 2 weeks, then you now switch to 2 mm feed. So normally, like me, I like to start with a foreign feed. So for me, you can use cretin, you can use Copens, you can use Alaqua. We have many of them. So you start with those ones, 2 mm. Keep feeding your catfishes for 2 mm for the next 2 months. Don't say, oh, you want to change. But what you can do, if the cost of the foreign feed is too much, so what you can do is, since you have started with this thing, if you feed it for another 1 month, switch to locally produced 2 mm. Not the one that you produce yourself. Locally produced. We have Top, we have Eco Float, we have Blue Crown, we have Vital, we have Omega. All these feed, they are good. There are many other ones that I don't know, but these ones are the ones I have come across people using them. So you can still switch to them, stay on 2 mm, keep feeding on 2 mm until the first day of their 3rd month. So on the first day of their 3rd month, you switch to 3 mm on the same Nigerian produced feed. So if you are watching from outside Nigeria, now there is no point telling you to buy Nigerian produced feed. No, but it's not about Nigerian feed. So what you can do is the same thing that I talked about. So, but you know exactly the top companies that you have in your country that produces feed. Buy from them. Buy from them. So, but the sizes of feed still remains the same thing, irrespective of the country you are. What we are talking about here is catfish, which is general principle. But the name of the company that makes the feed is going to be different. So buy the one in your country, but makes the same feed for catfishes. So at the first day of your fourth month, switch to 4 mm. But like I said, by the 3.5 months, go and test weigh your fishes. If you use the sizes I have mentioned, the pond sizes, the feed sizes, you will achieve 1 kg and above from that 3.5 months. So depending on when you target to sell, I cannot tell you when you will sell your fish. Reason is simple. Find out the sizes that people in your area like to buy. If they say that like to buy like 1 kg, when you look at your fishes and you have like 80 to 90% on 1 kg, you can decide to sell. So it doesn't really matter that, oh, I want to raise my catfish for 5 months. It's not the month you are raising your fish to. Is what weight are you targeting to get at a particular type of the month? I've always said this, but some people for some reasons never tend to understand this. But well, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So if you don't understand any of these things I have said, kindly use the comment section. Then before I forget, if you have spare ponds, always sort, like this one I said, you use 6 ponds to start for the fishes. You don't need to start with 6 ponds. You can start with 3 ponds. So after every month, you sort to 4 ponds. After another month, you sort to 5, 6 ponds. You get it? So that, you know, you give them space for them to be able to like grow out. So the reason I'm saying it is for you to understand. So like you start with 3 ponds at the juvenile. So after 1 month, sort them to 4 ponds. On their second month, sort them to the full-blown 6 ponds. Then by the 3rd month, you'll be wondering, how do I sort my fish? You can still sort it within the 6 ponds. So what you need is to grade them according to the sizes that they fit in different of the 6 ponds. This will still give you a wonderful result. So, but if you don't have ponds to sort, that you just have limited, maybe you have only 2 ponds, fine and good, you can still do it. So everything depends on you. What and how you wish to achieve your success depends on you. So if you are having any issue in your farm, do a video and send to me on 081-353-48909, and I will help you solve this your problem free of charge. Until I come your way next time, my name is Emily Oge of Leros Farm. Keep farming. It's a way of life.